Hello my friends, today here's a review of my new GAOMON tablet M1220. I'll describe both positive and negative sides and compare it with M160K Pro, which I've already reviewed. And yeah, today I'm about. Let's have a look. It arrived in this stylish carton box with describing all the features on its surface. The box contains bag, a glove, a pen with felt case, adapters, also tablet can connect to Android, pen nibs with a clip in felt pouch, quick start guide, and links to the drivers. But in addition to this, you will have mouse pad with hotkeys, and it could be very useful for beginners and protective covering with cool design, which I really like. To stick the covering, you have to take all these things from the back. So I stick the covering, not so accurate, but it's not a big deal. Firstly, when I installed the drivers, they didn't work properly due to I had installed drivers for the other GAOMON tablet, so keep in mind that you have to delete them if you have. The biggest features of the tablet are touchscreen on the left and multimedia bar on the top. To use touchscreen, you have to click on this white button and swipe either clockwise or counterclockwise to select the option by finger. Volume, scroll, zoom on, undo. To select the option, you click on the white button again and then swipe on the touchscreen. So as you can see, I'm increasing and decreasing volume. This works well except for the zoom. It works glitchy, too slow or too fast. But I can have this problem because of the slow computer. As for multimedia bar, there are many options such as saving your file, locking your PC, volume up and down, etc. To use the multimedia bar, you touch the buttons by finger. There are also 8 buttons on the tablet and 2 on the pen. So in comparison with M160K Pro 1220 has very high quality plastic case. When I touched it at first I thought it was made of steel. In M1220 Type-C port is on the top left of the case, and due to that it cannot be really convenient for left-handers. As for M106K Pro, you couldn't touch buttons by side of your hand accidentally while drawing, but in M1220 the buttons are pressed too easily if you draw by left hand and then upside tablet down. So I just draw them off and they're for left for me. The pen is as always cool and it's comfortable to hold. As for drawing, it's easier to sketch than M106K Pro, but line could be tricky. As for me, that surface is too slippery, and same goes for M160K Pro, but I'm sure you can get use for it. Just give yourself some time and practice line art by drawing big circles and long lines and try to draw them as smoothly as possible. So the M1220 is not that much expensive than M160K Pro, And if you want to replace keyboard with a tablet, you can purchase it, and I recommend this to you. So here I try to draw something on it.
You and me together.